I'm a 27-year-old woman who recently got engaged to my fiancé, a 30-year-old man. Last weekend, we hosted an engagement party with our loved ones to celebrate this milestone. For once, I was thrilled to have a moment that was supposed to be about me. My younger sister, whom I'll call Emma, 24, has always been the star of the show in our family. Growing up, she had a knack for stealing the spotlight at every turn. I care for Emma deeply, but her charisma often overshadows my moments. I was hoping this celebration would be different, a chance for my engagement to take center stage. For context, I recall my high school graduation party being overtaken by Emma's announcement of winning a local contest, right during my speech. On my 21st birthday, she had an emotional outburst over something trivial, and my parents spent the evening consoling her instead of celebrating with me. That's just how it's always been. My milestones often take a backseat to hers. The engagement party was held at my parents' house, a relaxed backyard gathering with a buffet and music. About 30 to 40 people attended, mostly family and a few close friends. The mood was joyful at first, and we were gearing up to cut a cake a friend had brought for the occasion. But then my stomach started acting up, likely from some dubious tacos I'd eaten the day before, so I slipped away to the bathroom for maybe 5 minutes. In those brief moments, Emma seized the opportunity to make the event about her. According to my fiancé and a couple of friends, as soon as I was gone, she stood up, clinked her glass, and declared she had huge news to share. By the time I returned, the party's focus had shifted entirely. I stepped back into the yard to find everyone cheering and gathered around Emma. I was bewildered, sensing the atmosphere had changed. A cousin rushed over, exclaiming, "Isn't it amazing? Emma just announced she's expecting." I was stunned. There was Emma, glowing with pride, holding her husband's hand and touching her stomach, as guests showered them with congratulations. The engagement cake, moments from being cut, was pushed aside, forgotten. Some guests, including my friends and fiancé's family, looked uneasy, likely realizing this wasn't right. But most of my family was caught up in the excitement, clapping and fawning over Emma's news. My mom was already in full grandmother mode, embracing Emma with tears of joy. It felt like my engagement had been erased in an instant. I was livid, but tried to keep my composure to avoid a scene. I forced a smile, walked over to Emma, and offered a quick congratulations. My face was probably flushed, and my tone was likely flat because I was barely holding it together. Emma hugged me and said, "Sorry, I just couldn't keep it in. I had to share." I mumbled something non-committal in response. The rest of the night was a haze. What was meant to be our engagement celebration turned into Emma's pregnancy announcement party. Guests kept approaching me saying things like, "Don't be upset, this is joyful family news," which felt condescending, as if they were dictating my emotions. My parents barely interacted with me or my fiancé after that, too busy doting on Emma and her husband. I felt like a guest at my own event. We never got to the planned toast or cake cutting. My friend quietly sliced the cake for people to grab, but the moment was gone. I lingered on the sidelines with my fiancé and a few friends, watching the focus stay on Emma. I left the party as soon as I could. Still, I can't tell you the full story in short. To watch the full story, click the related link below.